Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. I've had some people ask me for like a beginner's tips video, and I pretty much covered that in my other video, like all the stuff that you can do to get kind of set up. Some of the stuff, like, that works for me may not work for you. Like, I play with a headset on, and you know, for me, this game is very sound oriented. I rely a lot on sound. I'm listening for people. Um, of course, you're always looking, but you rely pretty heavily on like being able to hear people, which is why like the silence boots are so good, is because a lot of other people play the same way, and if they can't hear you, there's a better chance of you getting the drop on them. And this game is all about like the exchange of gunfire. Either you sneak up on them and they don't even see you and you kill them pretty easily, or you get into a firefight with them, in which case the person with the best modded weapon, the best ammo, and the best armor is going to win, like 9 times out of 10. So that's just how these games work. Um, so in the early game, you're not going to have access to like a lot of good tiered ammo. You won't be able to afford a lot of good mods. So you're just going to have to pick up and, get what you can, find what you can. I would rely heavily on stealth. Like, investing in silence boots, if nothing else, you may be able to sneak up on some geared people, kill them, get some decent gear. And then at that point, you can actually do some damage. But until then, like, your best bet is just to be stealthy. I've always like said that. But I mean, I guess some people can't. They have to like run and gun in these games. But in the early game, if you're trying to run and gun, like almost everybody who's playing now has been playing for a long time. They're running like T5 armor, and if you've got green ammo and they're running, M4s and stuff with at least tier 3 ammo, and you've got green ammo and some green POS gun, it's like, could you win? Yeah, but pretty much only if you get the drop on them. So you're limited to either camping or sneaking to do pretty much anything. And you might want to avoid like the hot spots in the early game on the maps. So like risky headquarters is a big one. You're going to want to avoid those if at all possible. Unless you're going to go around them and camp and hope to kill people coming. I I really hated like the early game in this game because I don't like camping, which is one of the things you kind of have to rely on. Like, I get it if you got garbage, but I mean, there's always like they camp. You buy yourself a little pocket sniper, and that's if you have enough slots in the early game to actually pocket a sniper. A lot of the time you don't. Especially if you don't buy premium, you don't buy the battle pass. If you're limited to just 1 or 2 slots, I mean, there's not a lot you can do. You're limited probably to just naked runs, and if you're naked running, you may just want to invest in some silence boots, throw them in your stash thing, and then once you pick up a gun and you feel more secure on the map, you have a gun, you have ammo, maybe pull your boots out, throw your boots on, start sneaking around the map, maybe try to kill some people. That's one of the things you could do, but um, sorry, I've got some stuff in my throat today, which is awful. Um, let's see here. What else could you do? I mean, shotguns are nice. Like, you see me run that little pumpy shotgun. It does not take much to kill people with that little pumpy shotgun. It does like 110 damage a shot, and that's before you put good like AP ammo in it and stuff. So, if you can, and you can find green shotgun ammo on the map. So in the early game, your best bet may be to go to Ye Olde Exchange over here and scoop up like. Also, don't forget you can buy these guns like cheaper than you can in the auction house. So if you're looking for something decent, like this shotgun's decent, the little Delusion close quarters is decent, but you're gonna invest more into this than you will the shotgun. The shotgun's so much easier, and all you need are 2 mods for the shotgun. Really, just get like arm damage for the sight and rifle pen for the choke, and you're pretty much good. You put the best ammo you can get in here. Like ideally, it would be purple ammo, but if you have to do with T3 ammo because you don't have enough money, or you have to pick up green ammo, even, I mean, still, like you could kill people with this thing. And pretty much the key to this thing is the silence boots. Like you got to get close, and to do that, you got to be sneaky most of the time. So I would invest in these. Grab yourself a little pumpy in the early game. I mean, some stuff I wish I would have known. I was trying to use just like these DMRs. These are awful. Um, just the damage on them is not good. I mean, they will reach out and touch somebody, but they're not great when you're using just like gray ammo and stuff. It takes so many shots to bring somebody down who's even in like T3 armor. It is not ideal. And let's see here, what else? Using silencers and stuff to kill bots, like if you have to. I mean, pick up a shaft in the map and just use gray ammo and use that to kill your bots. You don't want to kill bots. Ideally, whenever you don't have to, because killing bots is a telltale sign that like advanced players use to hunt you down. Like they'll either hear you killing the bot or they'll see the bot's been downed somewhere, because almost nobody picks up all of the bot loot and gets rid of the bag. So the bag is always there, and you know somebody's been there recently, so you start looking for players. Once people see bags, people look at all the areas. So if there's a bag nearby, people may check behind doors and stuff like that, whereas they normally wouldn't, just because they know somebody's in the area. Stuff like that, like little things that you pick up as you get more comfortable in the game. Looting wise, like don't just jump on bodies. Like you kill a guy, don't just run to the body immediately. Check the surrounding area first, because a lot of times somebody will have watched you do it, and they're just watching the bag, waiting for you to run to it, and then they tap you when you you jump on it. So that's a thing. Flanking maneuvers are really nice. Always try to flank people, although some people have gotten pretty used to anticipating the flank nowadays, so I've found that like pretending like I'm gonna flank and then just coming straight at them the obvious way has worked out better for me. It's hit or miss. Like they're either anticipating it or they aren't. Let's see here, what else? I mean, do your dailies and stuff. Work on your ops missions. I hated doing the ops missions. Like, all you want to do is get to 30. You're like, please, just get me to 30 so I can get, my warehouse expansions and your safe slot expansion. That's really all that you want. And this is just a grind. Ugh, it's so awful. Like, somebody asked me if I wanted to start like a new account and show people what it's like to start from fresh. I'm like, I already did that. Like, I created a Steam account a while back in one of the other seasons, and when the Steam release came out and it was new, and I started over. I was gonna run both accounts, but like I got that account up to like level 20 or something, and then just it was awful, and I hated doing it. And the reason why I was doing it was I was gonna try to keep a hold on. I was gonna try to have like on my main account, like keep my battle record good, like as good as I could, without playing with random people. Because what happens is I was playing with like subscribers or other random people and doing random stupid stuff, and it was ruining like my battle record, and I wanted to kind of get a gauge of what my skills are like. So once the wipe happened, I was gonna just try my best to keep this combat record good, like running solos and stuff, and see like where I stand. But then like cheaters ruined that, so I abandoned it. I still have the other account. There's still a decent bit of stuff on it. I may do like a giveaway or something to people from that account, just getting rid of all the stuff that I accumulated, because I accumulated like some gold gear. It didn't take me long to start filling it out. Couple $1 million on there. But yeah, that's about all the beginner's tips that I can come up with to help you guys out, aside from like fixing your settings and wearing decent gear. Maybe I'll try to do a few budget loadouts. I was going to go back to doing like budget loadouts and stuff, and pricing them for you guys. That way you can see like what the budget loadout's like and maybe how to play with it. Stuff like that. So I'll consider that stuff in the future. There's also going to be some videos in the future like going over the season 4 stuff and what I think of that. So I think that's about it for this video. So if you enjoyed, stick around. I'll come up with some more stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.